Welcome to Nature Speaks, everyone. My name is Tracy, and this is today's message channeled from the spirits and energies of the natural world. I have a message of prescient guidance and fair warning coming to us from the Great Spirit of Permafrost. This is a blessing of the opportunity to take timely and proactive action in service to the well-being of millions and millions of life forms that have and live along the edge of the coastlines as we have and understand them now. According to the spirit of Permafrost, it is shifting from its crystalline nature, wherein it was able to be in a relationship with the soils that kind of held everything that was in the soils in a temporary form of stasis, if you will. And as the crystalline is breaking down just into its water form and therefore is returning to the oceans, everything that has been held in relation in stasis is now being released. And they offer that they hold no judgment about what they've been holding, or it's simply a relationship they've had. They do offer that what is to be released, among other things, are great, great seas of methane. They go, while your scientists and others who study this are aware that that is what will occur, the speed and the intensity and the volume of what has and will be released is not accurately measured as we perceive it. And therefore, the consequence of this great influx of the methane into the atmosphere will speed up the heating of the climate and cause that kind of cascading exacerbation of the melting and therefore the rising of the seas. This may appear to be something that is a long way off. That would be inaccurate. And while there are many times when one can be either proactive in taking preventative measures or measures that might offer you safety, or reactive, one cannot be reactive to that which has and is swallowed up and is under the water in hopes of actually salvaging life forms. And so the guidance that they offer, which they say is highly offered, highly guided right now, is to proactively, not to wait, but to proactively begin to gather up as many possible life forms that have and live in these environments, these places along the shores, along the shorelines of the planet. The Noah story has sage guidance. The guidance is to gather up enough of the male and female versions of the plant kingdom, of the animal kingdom, and also of great amounts of the soils and the sands, where there are many, many life forms that are there that are required to help in the bio-relationship of sustainability of these systems and these life forms, and to move them with great tenderness and efficiency to higher ground, and to perceive that a great season, not only of this increase of water, but of human migration through requirement, has and is upon you. As such, they invite us to embrace the aspect of their nature as water, which may be expressing right now as a crystalline form, but yet that does not deny that it is part of a single organism that expresses as water, which may appear to be due to the presence of atmospheric circumstance or physical circumstance, or literally geolocation, as water, ocean, as rain, as snow, as sleet, as mist, or as permafrost, or as ice. They go, we do not deny that they all hold our nature. We do not judge them as other than us, simply as beautiful in their unique expressions. And so we invite you and your human collective to claim this aspect of our nature, where however different you may be from each other, however foreign or unusual or exotic as you may perceive it, the physical expression is the relationship with the local land which generates certain cultural patternings, may be to understand yourselves as you are, as a single biological organism of vibration, as human. And in this great season of shift and migration, to open the arms of your heart and your will, and to embrace those of your family and of all other forms of life with a great sense of joy and tenderness and willingness to assist those who are being moved, not only from their places where they have acclimated to particular conditions. In this, we are not so affected as we shift based on the conditions, but there are many life forms that have what the Great Spirit of Permafrost describes as a narrow band, much like a hothouse flower. This is what they can live in. This is the temperature, these are the conditions. And as such, we are invited by the Great Spirit of the Permafrost to assist in the resituating, the relocating, and the adaptation to these new circumstances. And it may be that, that tender care of bringing, that tropical plant that you have outside in the summer inside for a bit, so that I can survive that shift in the climate. Great Spirit of Permafrost offers this is not going to be that which has and completely subsumes all landmass on this planet. However, it has, and according to the Spirit of the Permafrost, it will cover much more than we may be aware. And to take proactive action to preserve, protect, and to help to higher ground those of our own clan and those who are unable to move themselves and will simply be underwater. They further would invite us, should we choose, to be more aggressive in the mitigation and the shift of our behavior patterns, or whatever's caused, all the contributing factors to this shift that is human-induced, that we work as one, that we work together as one to meet these challenges, and in that way increase the potential for mitigation and also for survivorship of many. They look to us and they offer prayers of profound gratitude, for they're aware that we have, and they offer you are powerful beings with many gifts, the gift of wisdom, intellect, of the ability to create. And we feel that within you, you have the capacity to create and apply many methods of mitigation and adjustment, in addition to that which is the reduction of that which is triggering this to begin with. It would be a great blessing to them to know that as many life forms as possible have been moved to higher ground, as they have, as the Great Spirit of Permafrost has and is, through no malintent, will be, through its rejoining of its mother's waters, creating this great lifting of the waters on this earth plane. I have and believe that as we all work together, as we all embrace all the parts of life that have and are essential to our continuance by assisting them in their own, and by working with an open and willing heart, that we are able to claim the potential of greater rebalancing than we had thought possible. And in the meanwhile, to take all possible measures to protect, to assist, to reach the hands of our heart out to those who we love and those who have and are a part of the family of life that we have and will come to love here on this earth plane. So this is the short video summary of the gift of prescient warning and guidance coming to us from the Great Spirit of Permafrost. And to all who haven't received this, I want you to know I am so grateful for your light.
If you are drawn to consume more than this short video summary, access to the full channeling of today's update is available on the Gaia Translate podcast, streaming now on your favorite podcast platform, or listen for free at www.gaiatranslate.com.